Hi guys, profham here. I played Techies this game, and this was only after um, I coached someone, and he was a Techies player, and I was watching his game, and I saw a lot of potential in this hero. Um, the way I want to play this hero is I never ever want to go late game. I understand how Teki is good at like high ground defending and just wasting a lot of time and planting down your mines around the map. But I personally don't do that. Whatever the heroes I play, I just discuss doing that. So I just picked this hero and I thought I wanted to play this hero in my own way, in my style. So this is my Techies. Starting item is somewhat different than when I play usual push and 5 support, but I figured one sentry is really needed in this game because we're playing against Doom, and I was lucky to find this ward. This works many times actually. If you just put on a sentry, it's very likely that the enemy offlane will just put on a ward like that many games. So it worked. Thank you. My blast off. We're gonna get the kill. Let me adjust the volume. So the reason that I was able to land on my blast off right there was because the enemy team was being greedy. They should have just given up the bond turn right there, seeing that Techies is waiting and Phoenix is not bad at contesting, and Juggernaut Blade Fury the best skill, best level 1 skill in the game. So Doom paid off, and he's still being really cocky. This is where I finished my brown boots by the side shop. Just keep poking. I was paying attention to Juggernaut's cooldown. I think Blade Fury is now on. Here we go. So I think this death was intentional. What Doom was doing was by tanking the creeps, he was trying to manipulate the lane equilibrium. So I knew that I had to do this. Well, I had a choice whether I could single pull and chain pull, and try to fix the lane equilibrium. But the reason why I did this was because number one, I blocked the jungle camp. If you guys remember how I put down my sentry to deward that, the way I put it down was to, at the same time I blocked the large camp. As you can see in the minimap right next to Phoenix, I blocked it. That's what I like to do when I play against Doom. Doom will get the devour and he will try to dominate the lane by eating the creep in the large camp right there. If I do that, Doom has to go all the way back to his own camp, and by doing that he's wasting his time. So that was my prediction, and that has been working pretty well in my game. So that's what I did. So it sucks that Doom is now getting experience and there's no way for us to fix this lane. Usually I would single play and chain pull, but if I do that, I end up playing passive. That's what I figure these days. As I'm playing a lot of supports, potion 4, potion 5, it doesn't matter. If you are single pulling and chain pulling the entire time, you are not really doing anything. In actuality, you can't, right? Because you're stuck in the lane. And I feel like in this meta right now where you have to make really good rotation to make difference to the game, I think it is okay to leave the enemy off lane for like that. Like just rewarding him with a little bit of experience and last it is fine as long as you're doing something else in the map. And am I doing something? To be honest, I have to say I am a little bit confused because I'm not a Techies player. But what I expected to happen as I'm coming here is the enemy team knows that I'm here. They do know that what I'm doing. I'm planting down mines here so that they cannot fully have a free access to the side shop. And I want to go into their head. I want them to think that it is dangerous to initiate on Nature's Prophet because I'll be hiding somewhere next to him, ready to use my blast off, and they also have to be careful of my mines. So I'm just being annoying. At least I thought I was being annoying. I don't know. You guys tell me. But so this is just me baiting, just waiting for anyone, just waiting for Lifestealer to be low HP. And if he comes here, I'm gonna use my blast off, and from the help of a little bit help of my red mines, maybe I can kill him. That's what's going through my mind. But at some point, I think I realized that I'm not really doing anything. Um, and I was more worried about Juggernaut getting contested against Doom. So slowly, this is where I felt like, okay, they are doing actually really well. Like you guys see how like Life Stealer was using his calming blade to cut off the tree. This is where like, okay, I have to show myself Nature's Prophet is missing. They're not chain playing, so this is where I have to go here, just walk through, get the crit aggro, and I'm good. I'm level 2, Prophet is here. Can they actually kill me? Nope. I knew that since the enemy team were doing tri-lane all the way, they are under leveled and I am not gonna die. I just knew that. So that's what I did. I did disturb the chain pull, and I was very happy about it. And at this point, I was like, okay, I'm not really doing anything by just standing next to Prophet. I'll be doing nothing but soaking up the experience, and I don't want to do that. I think Prophet is doing actually doing really well, and controlling the lane and gaining experience. So I decided to just stack the camp. This seems nothing, but none of you do this in your one games. 53 here, 56 here, exactly, and move to the left, to the right, and to uphill, and you'll double stack. As many 5. I had to get the bounty, but I was worried about Prophet dying, and I realized, okay, can I help him? I'm going back. I think I got the bounty rune. Why am I not getting the bounty rune? Oh, okay. So I was thinking about like getting the experience from the crit wave, but that was a mistake. I should have just gotten the bounty rune much faster. So Prophet covered me. He's gonna TP there. He's gonna get the bounty rune. The beauty of playing Techies is that Techies is really good at contesting minute 5 bounty rune. And if you've been playing in this game, in this current patch, you guys understand how much gold you get by securing the bounty runes. So I think that's really important. Okay, I have Observer Ward, and I'm gonna use this ward to secure the farm of Juggernaut. And very traditional, place it down right there. You'll see where Doom is rotating, and I'm gonna stack this camp because I know that Juggernaut is now strong enough to kind of jungle at the same time as he is laning. So I'm stacking the camp for him. Haste rune, I was thinking whether Odin needs that, and I'm trying to visualize if I can kill Windrunner with OD, but I said we can't, and we saw with the word that Kunkka is here, and Doom does not know that we have a vision. Batter free Omni Slash. I think I got it. Yeah, I got him. And we know that Kunkka is behind us. Healing word, put down a word, put down my mines, and we run away. I'm trying to get the aggro. I was being a little annoying because I don't want Juggernaut get X-Marked because he has no mana, he's gonna die, he has no Blood Fury. So I was being a little aggressive right there. I still have one more ward, I got it from the courier. You guys might wonder, I'm gonna stack again, don't miss that, stack camp. You guys might be wondering why we're not getting Trunkle Boots, why we're not getting Soul Ring. Because it is just not my way. I don't think like it is needed as Techies. I just don't like it. And I felt like OD needs a ward in the middle, because if Windrunner hits level 6, what she's gonna do is she's gonna shackle Windrun and cast ultimate, and everybody is dead. Maybe OD can survive. OD has the mechanism to survive because OD can just hide him or hide Windrunner. That's it. But if OD gets ganked by Kunkka, it's a different story. So I want OD to have a vision right there. So Juggernaut killed Doom again. This is where as Techies you have to do that tower push, but the enemy team used the fortification at the right time. I'm getting a TP, and I wanted to get the arcane boots here in this game because I knew that Juggernaut might have some mana problem, and he really appreciates someone as a support who gets arcane boots. Doom does not have a vision of me. I have to abuse that. And I got him again. Give him the mana and time to roam. Or not. I figured, okay, I'm Techies, I have a potential to do a lot of damage to the tower. I'm gonna do that. Decent damage. I did like 100. Not bad. And what I'm doing right now is, okay, there really seems nothing that I can do. Like, Prophet is now getting ganked. I think I TP'd here. Yeah, I TP'd. Seeing the Windrunner dived in, I had to TP here. I got him. Maybe I should have right-clicked it one more time. Oh, okay, she's dead. So we made a good rotation right there. And because I was stacking the camp for Juggernaut, Juggernaut is really happy. I don't want to use my proximity mine to the golems because it's magical damage. So it's pretty clear. We're gonna get this camp and we're gonna use a shrine and we'll go back to farming. So I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like double stacking camp, like all that, this may seem like something that you must do as a support, but trust me, you don't do this. You guys don't do this until like, even in my bracket, even if 5k, people don't do this. Only like 50% of the time, less than 50% of the time, players do that right. So this is a high level play. Just want you to know that. Planting down mines right here because last time Wind Ranger jumped into Prophet and chances are she might do it again. So I was trying to be a little protective of Prophet. If I get caught here, I'm gonna die. Well, I blast off, but I'm in danger, so being careful. And I just realized again I'm not doing anything other than soaking up the experience, so I quickly just run off, and so Prophet can get a solo experience because he can always appreciate solo experience. He's a really core hero. Rotation happening again. Item magic one TP. TP is always good if you're playing support. Juggernaut is farming the camp that I stacked. Don't have a TP, I cannot go there, so I was like, okay, I feel like everybody's there, but Windrunner here was here. But my logic was, if I see that many people action and happen in the top lane, I don't care like what heroes we play, we should pressure mid. But the downside of OD is that while OD is still a strong hero, he doesn't have pushing power. So the wave is still keep getting shoved in, and that's bad. But the good news is Juggernaut's been farming and killing a lot, so Juggernaut is standing right there, 84 last set. So we should be really happy about that. He's getting really close to battle free. I think he already got the battle free net worth. He's really close to battle free. And I didn't see that Juggernaut was getting doomed, so that was bad. Well, you know what? Even if I did react on that, so I just saw Juggernaut getting doomed. So this was really late. I feel like even if I saw that, I like keep it right away, I don't think I could have saved him. So I've popped my fortification. I think that is the best way to use it. The range script was alive. That is usually where you want to pop your fortification if you want to protect your tower, because the range script is attacking and the tower is attacking. You guys get it? Again, this might be a small thing, but just worth mentioning. Juggernaut came back. One that is honestly not that bad. If Doom is using the ultimate, some guy has to die. Some guy has to die, so that's fine. I could have stayed with Juggernaut and pushed bottom, but seeing now that this was a right rotation, because Doom doesn't have ultimate, which means Juggernaut cannot die unless the enemy team makes like perfect gank, like Kunkka, Windranger. Unless they do that, they cannot really kill Juggernaut. So I'm standing right between here and trying to figure out if I should be next to Juggernaut or should I be in the middle so I can push, I can plant down my red mines to push tier 1 middle tower. Got the word again, got a lot of, I'm getting a lot of clarity this game. So instead of getting soaring, I feel like clarity is as good. Again, put down the ward in the traditional position. This will always help your carry, saw something happening, and I'm not gonna TP there knowing that my existence will not really do anything. Mine's right there to for the 15-minute bounty run. I wish I was there. I wish I was there. Not bad. I have level 3 red mines. I will do a lot of damage. And again, the enemy team reacting really good. They use the fortification and will protect the tower. But the next wave is coming, and Doom does not have Doom. And it looks like the enemy team does not have any intention to defend this tower. So Juggernaut will get the last set. Moving back. So now what's going to my head is it's gonna hit minute 15, and what I want to achieve as Techies is I want to secure the rune spot. If I can be greedy, I want to get at least 3 bounty runes at minute 15. And because we don't have any ward in the mid, I felt like if the enemy team made a really good smoke gank, we could die. We could really die. So the way I'm putting down my mines right there is like to protect people from getting ganked. Oh, they had a vision right here. Alright. 53. I'm gonna stack. So I was trying to decide whether I should be right next to Juggernaut at minute 15 or try to stack the count. And I just stack the count because Juggernaut just got the better free, and you know, Asian camp is always good. And just like that, Doom is coming in. I wish I had put down enough mines right here. Blast off. Can't really do anything at this point. Just doing my best. Mines, blast off, put down everything. If I had like at least 2 more mines, we would just win the team fight. So I think I was wrong. Instead of stacking the Asian camp, I should have come here, because at this bracket at my games, people understand how much gold they get at 15-minute bounty run. It's like a lot, right? So I should have realized that they will contest it. Right, so catapult. Tier 1 tower is still alive. What do you do as techies? You just push. You push. I'm being greedy here. I was paying attention to the timer and I knew that Windrunner was coming, but I barely made it in the time and I ended up dealing damage with my mine. I was happy. Okay, now reset. Just resetting my brain. What should I do? What should I do? 620. It looks like if Windrunner dives in, we're gonna die. At least one person's gonna die, so I have to stay here. Phoenix doesn't really have pushing power, and I do. I have to stay here. OD came. Looks like Juggernaut is fighting solo top. And what do I do? It's the chance to push mid. I got initiated, but thank God OD knows what he's doing. Very, very good save by him. I'm not gonna die here. 4 stuff, thank you. So we saw that Windrunner is top, right? Like we just see that in the minimap, which means she's not here. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna attack the tower. And okay, I failed it. I tried though. I tried to make some play, but I'm failing. Again, very nice save by OD. If you put down mines like that, it's really hard to deal with from the enemy's perspective. Maybe that Doom saw the ward. Yeah, he knows that. He clearly knows that we have ward now. He was following me, and it wasn't enough to kill him, but it was enough to scare him off. And I did a lot of damage. So Prophet apparently got Orchid, and he finished off Doom. So my ward is now doing something, right? So the way I see like the situation right now is we kill them, that's good, but what's really should be bothering the enemy team is that Juggernaut is just like soloing. He's not getting Yasha, he's getting close to Manta. And the enemy team is like, if you look at the minimap, they're just so busy. Now Kunkka is like TPing here, and I don't really even care about getting Axe because I knew that Odi will save me eventually, and Kunkka knows that it's not gonna do anything, so he gives up. We're making them really busy with this, and the way that I recommend everyone to play Techies is just exactly this way. Don't get obsessed about like just wasting your time and doing nothing in the map. Yeah, there's so many Techies player. They just go somewhere like enemy jungle, mine jungle, and just plant out mines without actually thinking through like what that is gonna do. But my style is I'm focused on objective. I understand how proximity mines is very dangerous against the buildings and very good at pushing in the early game. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna use the shrine, nobody's using it. Never be shy in using the shrine solo. Next item is 4 stuff. I was even thinking about skipping the arcane boots and get 4 stuff right away. Oh, maybe Doom has a Shadow Blade now. Oh, that was close. I think Odie wanted to vanish Juggernaut, but that didn't work. Yeah, I think Doom had a Shadow Blade. That's how he got off Juggernaut. I wanted to get out. I am very, very low. Like, Draw Breath, I'm gonna die. Power Shot, I'm gonna die. Windjourners, one right click, I'm gonna die. So, like, I was trying to just doing my best to, like, be with my team, but I couldn't be. So, I'm just staying here so I can get some mana back and experience. And luckily, my team is now winning. Okay. Again, if there are just so many, like, time, like, at so many at many stages of the game, I don't know what to do. Exactly same, but always in that situation, I always try to reset my brain. So right now, like I was just trying, I'm gonna smoke, and I feel like it's gonna work because when I saw Odie's item build, he had a blink dagger and a force staff. So it is a replay bug. I clicked him, and it doesn't show me. All right, I get it now. So it's an easy kill, right? Jagger is gonna die. Wish he didn't banish that, but we still can get the kill. Got the kill. So although it's only a support kill in this type of game, if you do that, that's like getting momentum, and I think it is important if you want to finish the game early and if you want to leverage on the snowballing that you've been making from the early game. Just 1 or 2 smoke gank at this time around always work, and it's really good. Again, 53 time mark, you stack. OD is here. I don't have to be shy. If I'm gonna show myself, I don't really care. But by using the remote mine like that, I'm not trying to kill anyone. It's gonna be used to either push the lane, or I'm basically asking the enemy team to put down a sentry. Yeah, like that. And I don't even care about losing my mines like that, because I made them to use 100 gold, and I'm really happy. And oof, that was a big power shot. Don't even have a gold to buy a TP. And I was trying to go inside a tree in here. I thought there was a gap, but it didn't work, so that was sad. But again, guys, if you see the minimap, like we're fighting, but Juggernaut is top right there, and Juggernaut is solo, right? And they apparently had a sentry again. So Juggernaut's been pushing solo, and we still have tier 1 tower up. So this is where, although your team is losing, you don't really feel like losing for some reason. And if you're on the enemy team, although you're winning, like you just won the team fight, for some reason you don't feel like winning. So it's all about taking down the objective. The enemy team made 0 efforts in the early game to pressure the tier 1 tower, and now we're getting rewarded. So that didn't work. I'm really bad at like calculating the range of blast off because I'm not really a Techies player. Wanted to save OD, but didn't work. So Juggernaut's been top entire time. He did a lot of damage to the tower. He's now getting back because there is no need for him to, you know, be super greedy. One shackle shot, Juggernaut is gonna die. So I agree with Juggernaut's decision to just get back. But yeah, everything is still good. I think life is still good here because we understand that if we want to win the game, it has to be it's gonna have to be Juggernaut and OD. And if you look at Juggernaut's one, look at his item, Shadow Blade, Battle Fury. This guy's fun, right? And OD, we knew that he was fun the entire time. Um, and Prophet, he's also really fun. Phoenix got Spirit Vassal. I'm not really satisfied how like if you watch the replay, because I clicked on my allies item like thousands times and it's not showing, so I don't like that. Click it. So every time I move a screen, I'm just clicking the enemy hero to check their level, to check their item build. But yeah, it's the replay, so it's not showing. Maybe from the next time, I'm gonna just record a live game, and I'll do the commentary after recording the live game. That seems like much more entertaining to watch, I think, because you guys can see everything in the live form, and I'll be just commentating. Okay, again, this is again at the point where I feel like I don't know what to do, but I'm buying the medallion because I knew that we have the map control. We are definitely much stronger, and if we want to smoke, we're gonna smoke. And Juggernaut found the solo kill, so I feel like if I just get the medallion, we're gonna get the Roshan very fast, very easily, and that's how you win the game, right? If you want to push the high ground, you just have to have Aegis. And I saw that nobody in our team was getting medallion, so why not me? Medallion is just good. It gives mana regeneration. It should be good. If I can upgrade it to Solar Crest, it's good. It's just good. It's gonna help my carry. So again, the Prophet got doomed, and as you can see, I draw on the minimap that don't even care. You get doomed, somebody's gonna die. All I want to do right now is just push. I should have used the red mine to the tower, not to the group, by the way. So that was a little mistake. But thank God to the talent that I had, minus 4 second cooldown off. This I can literally spam this all day I want to. Saw one guy TPing, and I wanted to provide a vision right here. Oh, we already had the vision right there. All right. They're getting back. So 4 stuff, super good against Life Stealer. Clicking. When I do that, I'm just clicking. And seeing Windrunner dying. Just trying to keep watching everything because it's everything that I'm doing, like watching, it's all information. So going to push that, and I see like, all right, you guys are fighting, but here's the thing that I would like to do. Nobody is here, right? Nobody's here, and we even have a fortification. So I use it like this, like aggressively. This is what I like to do. I think it's really good. So we're gonna get this tower really fast. Creep is here, kill it fast, and I'm gonna get the tower. And I think this is okay. I think this the what I just did is worth it. Although Prophet died, I really don't care. Just objective is really big, and tier 3 tower is a huge objective in any game. So I was really happy about that. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's worth it a million times. All right. Juggernaut and pushing in. OD has very low damage, tower damage, but what I want to do is lure them off. Okay. Okay, I'll ask him. I thought this was the moment where I did something because I remembered it, but it was not. Okay, moving on. That's my favorite spot. Oh, we didn't have Roshan, alright. So this is where we did Roshan. So when Juggernaut was pushing middle tower, I thought that was the moment where we had Aegis, but no, yeah, this was where we just did Roshan. And they didn't even need my medallion. I don't know. If I didn't get medallion, maybe it's just Soul Ring. Soul Ring just seems too good. Because Techies, like, you just need mana, but is Soul Ring gonna be enough? I'm not even sure if Soul Ring is that good. I'd rather carry Clarity. Clarity all day. So, like, I'm now like sticking next to OD, because if I do that, I'm getting the mana back from the Essence Aura. So like I was keep yelling, I was keep telling him, stay next to me. I need the Essence Aura. So we're gonna push top tower, top racks, I think, or not. Well, we have a next Prophet, so we can always split push. We have to split push because if you look at the enemy's lineup, they're not bad. They're actually really good at high ground defending with Windrunner, Jakiro, and Kunkka. With one combo, again guys, like one bad Shackle Shot, we're gonna die. We're just gonna get demolished. Shackle Shot is that strong, so we don't want to underestimate them. So what I'm doing right now is just keep using the stasis trap between the trees, so somehow that will affect the fight that is about to happen. So like I said, this is what I told to my student earlier when I was coaching and playing Techies. If you do this, I think at one point, even though your team fails to push the high ground, as you are retreating, the mines you're putting down here is gonna bait them. So that's why I love about being just diligent when you play Techies. Just move around and place down your mines wherever you think the fight is gonna happen next. Okay, they're diving in. I'm just trying to figure out if I can save anyone. Odie is apparently dead. I cannot save him. He didn't have, I guess. But Juggernaut and Prophet is pushing bottom. So actions are happening here. I placed on a sentry seeing that Doom using Shadow Blade. We're not finding him. But using my Force Staff to make Kunkka coming close to us. I should have used my Solar Crest faster. Mystic. Oh, well, we got the Jakiro, and we're now seeing the Doom. Thank God that I put my sentry right there. But Windrunner quickly coming in, just demolishing, just murdering us. But seeing the minimap, Juggernaut is now soloing bottom. Wanted to save him, just force stuff anything, but I couldn't. Yeah, and Juggernaut is like down here. I think he got the racks here. Juggernaut got the racks. Yeah, so my like traps are not being annoying to the enemy team. They have to get back. So if you're playing the enemy side, we know that at least I know that there weren't enough mines to kill the enemies. But if you are playing on the other side, like you never know how many mines I had just put down. So you have to play passive. So that's the beauty of Techies, I think. They will never know how many mines you have to put down. And you just have to be passive. Okay, gonna skip a little, fast forward. So my next item is Hex. I think Hex is good. Whatever heroes you're playing, Hex is good. And since we are really ahead of the game, I was thinking of getting the Alga Scepter too, but I don't know. I feel like by getting Hex, Techies become just better at team fighting. Well, in the same concept, Aghanim will just do more damage, but I feel like if I can Hex Lifestealer before he pops up anything, we're just gonna win. So That was my process, right? He got initiated. 4-step him, 4-step him. Solar Crest. Doesn't die. And Juggernaut is already top doing something. Oh, why is it so slow? Kind of sloppy. That I just did. Was not calculating. Okay, Juggernaut just bursts his Icus. We don't want him to die. So I used my blast off. So this is like a sort of like, I knew that if I do that I'm gonna die. But I didn't want them to focus on Juggernaut. So I was pinging that to let them know that like middle is open. But Prophet is here. Did he kill him? Okay, good job. And again, this is where I pop my fortification like aggressively again, so that our crypt is gonna win the battle right there. And that way we're gonna deal damage to the Rex. So I'm dead, but I'm just watching the team fight. Ah, that's Shackle. Windrunner is running away. Oops. Wait, is that the Mega Crypt now? Oh, okay. Oh, they still have more. I can't save him. I cannot. I wanted to save him, but I can't. I don't think Solar Crest didn't really do anything here in this game. Or did it? Maybe I should get the Glimmer Cape. Yeah, maybe Glimmer Cape is just better. But the reason I got Solar Crest is because Solar Crest can be used defensively and offensively. And it gives me really good mana regeneration. For that reason, I cannot give up. To fast forward a little bit. Oh, we found Doom. He just used a Shadow Blade. Solar Crest. Blast level. I almost died. Wow. We're gonna get him. So my Solar Crest just did something. Alright. Just still there solo pushing. All we have to do right here is just group up now and push top because if we get the top melee racks, that's the first. He stunned me right away. I thought he has an Abyssal Blade, but it was only a Basher and he got lucky. But his alone, Abyssal Blade. Thanks, Jug. He just avenged me. Alright. We're gonna get him again. So I think we just won. After this, we just got the Mega Crib and the game was over. But I had a lot of fun playing this game. Like I had so much fun because if I'm playing traditional supporty hero like Witch Doctor Warlock, like all I'm doing is I don't know, just protect the carry and that was it, right? But while I was playing this game, like a lot of shit was going through my head, like trying to predict the enemy movement and I don't know, you can be really creative and item build of course, like my item build sounds like shit to you, but it made sense to me, so I was really happy in trying something different. And it was just so much fun playing Techies, like outplaying the enemy, sometimes failing, but blast off was amazing skill at early game. It just gave me so much killing potential. The game is over. So my impression is that Techies is not joking. If you know what to do and if you have your style, he is going to be really competent Potion 4 or Potion 5 support. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was it. Phoenix bought more supporting items, but at least I helped at 1421. So that's not bad. So Phoenix ended up playing number 5, and I think I started up as potion 5, but as the game goes on, I switched into potion 4. But he got a lot of items. Alright. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. That was me playing Techies. Goodbye.